then we're looking at the gray felt case. Now it is all felt except of course the elastic band here and the pen holder, but otherwise it is a 2mm felt product. I measured it using a digital caliper all the way around, and 2mm is pretty thick. It does have uniform single stitching, but very sturdy, and even the band itself is not going to rip out. So it's very sturdy stitching. I looked closely at the stitching to make sure everything was uniform. Now I do have to highlight the interior pocket here. The main pocket does not use a secondary layer on the inside there, so the stitching for the pockets does come through, but it's nothing abrasive. As well as if you have nothing in the pockets, you have yet additional, felt protection. But 2mm worth of felt is quite a bit. That, and also allows you to use this as a very, very comfortable lap mat for you to place your device on and work it while it's on your lap. Very comfortable. I love a good piece of felt. Now there are a couple caveats. The first one was the fact that it doesn't have an interior flap there. The second one, and the one that I have to hit on, is the elastic band. Now there is some elasticity to it. There is. However, the way it stretches out and then reasserts its form has a very soft feeling to it. This does indicate to me that probably over time, especially if you have bulky objects along with your device in here, that this probably will lose its elasticity over time, especially if you overstretch it while putting the flap in. Now, if you tend to keep it a trim profile, then it's not going to be a worry. But if you do fill up the pockets with something thick and bulky along with your device and then stretch it out to fit the flap in, yes, it's probably going to lose its elasticity. But as it is, it does reassert its form nice and flat, and it is firmly in there. Now as for the pouches themselves, the front pockets, there's two of them. This one easily will fit some USB cables, like your charging cables, what have you. And this one, I'm thinking, of course, your bulkier objects such as AC adapter. However, I'm more inclined to say the best bet for this pocket is perhaps like a slim portable battery. You don't probably want anything too thick and bulky in these pockets. The stitching is strong. That's not the worry. Once again, I'm thinking about the elastic band, because you don't really want it to stretch out, because I have to admit, having a stretched out saggy band just doesn't look good. So you do want to try to keep the band nice and trim as possible. So the band really is the only hit, however, and it's one that can be obviated if you keep it minimal. But other than that, for those who really like a nice felt product like I do, this is certainly a contender. Alright, you guys have a great one.